Good afternoon. I'm going to show you how to make gelatin. Jello is a brand name. Gelatin is what it is. I'm going to show you how to make a vegan version of that. Here is agar, however you want to pronounce it. It's a powder. I believe it's made from seaweed, so it is vegan, it is vegetarian. Well, this is very popular in Asian recipes. You can make gummy worms, you can make all kinds of things with it. It's just a very popular Asian product. But it is made from seaweed. This is just the brand that I get. Let me see how much is in here. Okay, it says there's 0.88 ounces in there in a package. Well, of course, I couldn't tell you exactly how much that is. It's 25 grams. Here is what I'm going to show you today is the basic format for making a gelatin using agar, however you want to pronounce it. But this is vegan gelatin. Well, you start out with 1 tablespoon of agar. That's what I'm going to call it. You add 4 tablespoons of water, cold water, and you dissolve that. Okay? So now you want 2 cups of liquid. You can use fruit juice. You can use water that you've added sugar. You can use any juice. What I'm going to do is, when me and Ernie, we eat a lot of juice out of, we eat a lot of canned fruit. And I save the juice from the canned fruit. I can my own blueberries. I save the juice. And I freeze it or store it or whatever I can do with it. And so here's the juice from some canned fruit and some of my canned blueberries. Now, as you can see, it's not quite 2 cups. So what I'm going to do is I have some Kool-Aid here, some pina colada Kool-Aid, and I'm going to add to that juice to make 2 cups. So you've got your 1 tablespoon agar. You added 4 tablespoons of cold water. And now I'm going to take this 2 cups of juice, and you can use any liquid, and I'm going to boil it. Let me get this plastic container out of the way here. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it to a boil, and I'm going to add to that my dissolved agar here. Let me swipe out my bowl here with my spatula. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this up to a boil. And I'm going to bring you, when this comes up to the boil, I'm going to bring you back, because I don't think there's any sense in you sitting here waiting for this to come to a boil. So I'll be back. Okay, here we go. It's boiling. Now, some people would take a spoon and would take this foam off, because this foam is going to be, if you're making a decorative gelatin dessert, well, the foam is going to be there when you make it, just like on Jello, just like on name brand Jello. Only this is vegan. This is totally vegan. This is vegetarian. This has, and for you carb watchers, this is, I don't think there's any carbs in it at all. It's what the sugar that that you use in your juice or how sweet your juice is. So now you want to boil this for 2 to 3 minutes, or you want to boil this for 3 to 4 minutes. So we're just going to boil this, and I'm going to bring you back instead of making you stand here or sit here and watch me do this. So I'll bring you back. Okay, this has been boiling now for 3 minutes. So I'm going to turn off the heat. And since I'm using a Pyrex bowl back there, I don't have to worry about the hot liquid going into like a plastic bowl or something, or paper cups if you were going to make individual desserts. And I can just go ahead and pour this right in there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in my refrigerator, and it's going to gel up just like Jell-O. So here's a little recap. We're doing agar powder. Any place that you use Knox gelatin, any place that you use Jell-O brand dessert, you can use this agar powder. Now the ratio that I like, that gives the best results for me, is 1 tablespoon of agar powder dissolved in 4 tablespoons of cold water. Then you want 2 cups of liquid. It can be any liquid. It can be fruit juice. It can be sugar water. It can be Kool-Aid. It can be coconut milk. It can be milk. 2 cups, liquid of your choice. Put it in a pan. Add your dissolved agar. Boil it for about 3 minutes. And then put it in your mold. Now, the mold can be however you want to do it. You can make different colors. If you use sugar water, you can flavor the water with all kinds of things. Lemon, root beer. You can make it out of root beer. Just 2 cups of liquid. Now, I've seen this made out of sugar water where they added no food coloring, and it looked like stained. It looked like a piece of glass. So you might try that. It's called, there's several recipes out there on YouTube for it. But that is the ratio. 1 tablespoon agar powder dissolved in 4 tablespoons cold water. 2 cups liquid of your choice. Put it in a saucepan, cook for 3 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes. You'll notice it thickening up and stuff, but you want to boil it for 3 to 4 minutes. Put it in your pan, your mold, whatever you're going to use, and then stick it in the refrigerator. Just like Jell-O, just like Knox gelatin, you can use this to make layers. You can pour this over cakes. You can use this to make homemade lunch meats. You can use this in your sausage casings when you're making your homemade sausage. You have some leftover beef. Make it with plain water with no sugar. Add it to your beef, and then you've got potted meat. It's just really good. You could, any place you use Knox gelatin, any place you use Jell-O brand dessert, you can use this agar. So I'll bring you back later on, and I'll show you this after it sat in the refrigerator and firmed up. Okay, here it is. Now, something I need to tell you. This stuff sets up much faster than regular gelatin or Jell-O. I want you to see how firm that is. Can you see how firm that is? So Ernie's going to do a taste test. Now, just like you do with Jell-O and everything, you're going to do, you can do layers. See the firmness of that? I wish it was a different color now where you could see it better. See? Okay, Ernie's going to do a taste test. So go ahead, Ernie, do a taste test. Remember to speak loud. Now I'm going to do a taste test too, because I've not used it. It comes out different every time since I use juice. I think that's good.
Yeah.
What?
Good.
Good? Yeah, now remember, y'all, it comes out firmer, and you can use any liquid. So here's a recap. 1 tablespoon of agar powder dissolved in 4 tablespoons of water. Put it in your pot, your sauce pot. Add 2 cups of liquid, any liquid of your choice. Bring it to a boil. Boil it for 3 to 4 minutes. Put it in your mold, and you can, if you're using a plastic mold, of course, since it's boiling liquid, you can let it cool off a little bit, but you can't wait too long, because this stuff even sets up without being put in the fridge. So you put it in your molds, however you want to mold it, or you can put it in a bowl like this, and then put it in the refrigerator to make it nice and cold and taste good. But there it is. It's very good. Please try it. It is. And this, since I used fruit juice for this, it's not sweet at all. 1 tablespoon of agar. Dissolved in 4 tablespoons of water. Added to 2 cups of liquid. Bring to a boil. Boil for 3 to 4 minutes. Put it in your desired mold. Refrigerate. And it sets up in about 30 minutes. It's just not cold in 30 minutes. You'll love it. Vegan, low carb, vegetarian, and a lot more healthy for you, I think, than using Knox gelatin. So, thanks for watching. And this is the brand that I use. There's many brands out there. You can even buy it in a different form, but the recipe is the same. So, there you go. Bye.